Hey guys, just got another package in the mail, and this one's pretty cool. This is for Dad's charger, or hopefully for his charger if he decides to use them. Scored these on one of my Mopar groups. 68 to 70 charger Hemi emblems. They're in pretty good shape. They got a little bit of minor pitting, but all the tabs are there. This one appears to be in a little better shape, but like I said, very minimal pitting. Scored these for a song of a price, not free, but really good. So we're gonna get these cleaned up. Also got in the same package deal the RT emblems. The tabs are there, all the tabs. So it actually has the nuts with it. Yeah. And then also got the Dodge logo for the charger. Yeah, it's the charger logo. Hard to say. But we're going to get all these cleaned up, and we are actually going to restore these and make these look nice for Dad's car. He had a pair of 66 to 67 426 Hemi emblems, which I kind of like more than these. But we're going to see which ones he wants to run. But either way, we're going to get all of these cleaned up and repainted, which would be pretty simple. We're going to regrain the outside of this. We're going to brush that or polish it. The inside here will be painted black, and all this outside border will be black. And then these are in good enough shape that I have a pattern to work off of. You know, obviously red inside there, black outline. We're going to get all these cleaned up, made them look nice. This guy is luckily in really good shape. So we're going to try and match some red to that and make them look cool. So you'll see them as they get better and better. Alright, so here we are. We're going to clean up these emblems for Dad in the sink. We got all of our emblems soaking in a cup of water. We had some soap in here. And we're going to pull them out one at a time, and we are going to clean them with some 4/0 steel wool. This is great because it doesn't scratch anything. The scratches it does leave are so fine that you cannot see them. And all this is going to do is give us a nice clean surface. It's going to take off a bunch of this nasty shit. You're not going to be able to see it. But like this old paint and any kind of dirt or residue. It's going to give us a nice new surface to work with to paint and polish. I'd use this 4/0 steel wool a lot. It's great for cleaning chrome, aluminum. It's just a great product. You don't want really any other grade for this purpose. You want 4/0 or quadruple-0. It's just literally the shit to use. I'm going to look up what finish this front is supposed to have, and then I'm going to replicate that. We're going to clean even the backs just to get rid of all the dirt and kind of grime that these emblems are probably you know, earned over the years, because these were on the front of a car. But I mean, this one wasn't in too bad a shape. Just a quick clean up. You know, you can keep scrubbing at it and get the finish even nicer, but the whole purpose of this is just to get these, you know, clean again for the most part. Just take off any kind of excess nasty, so we can come back with some metal polish, which I use white diamond. When I'm not actually using proper polishing compounds, I use this white diamond metal polish. It's kind of expensive, but a little bit goes a long ways. I used to use only Mother's, but then I tried a bottle of that stuff, and I honestly haven't done anything. I haven't used any other products since. Like I said, if I'm doing real polishing, which is using the compound stones on my buffing wheels, I'll use those. But for the purposes of these, steel wool, a little bit of that stuff on a rag, buff it off with a couple different microfiber towels, make them look beautiful. I got a little bit of old black paint on this one that ain't going to want to come off. That's not a big deal because it's all going to get repainted. But this is all you do. Literally, it's this simple. This is also, you know, preparing the surface if I when I paint it, because it leaves those tiny little scratches, not really visible to the human eye, unless you know you get super crazy looking at it. But yeah, you can see. Well, I don't know if that camera's gonna pick it up, just how nice it's leaving these and just the nasty it's pulling up. Like some of these have some oxidation on them, and it's pulling the oxidation right off. And any kind of loose, crappy paint that someone may have accidentally oversprayed onto these, it's taking it all off. One thing I will say, typically when I'm using a piece of this steel wool, I use alcohol, parts cleaner, or something other than water, because once you get this stuff wet, it's worthless after your first use, because it'll instantly rust. The one thing I do hate about this stuff is a bunch of little, these little steel wool bristles will come loose and they'll get into your skin. They don't hurt, just annoying. So we're gonna dunk this one more time in this water. That's what we're doing. All we're doing is gonna keep fresh, nice, clean water on these parts as we clean them. And you saw how clean the water is, and this is it after 2 emblems. It's already murky. So that's all the stuff that was been sitting on these emblems. And for these RT emblems, we're not going to get crazy because there's a lot of paint on them. I might go stick these out in a bucket of paint remover just to burn off all the old paint. But you know, these are for my dad's Charger, especially these RT emblems, so these ones need to be nice. I don't know which Hemi emblems he's going to end up wanting to use, the proper ones or say the earlier style. Just depends on whatever he chooses he likes the best. That's the nice thing about these emblems here is they are originals. They're not repop, so the quality of pop metal, in my opinion, you know, pop metal's crap anyways, but this stuff's in a lot better. And you would laugh if you saw how I had my little camera mounted. I couldn't find any duct tape or anything to mount it with, and the sticky pad on the back is all wore out, so I got scotch tape holding it up, and it's gonna fall here in about probably 40 seconds. So you now know how to clean all your emblems. You know, this doesn't just apply to Mopar. This can be applied to any emblem that you are restoring. So we're going to kill the camera. You now see the process. I'll get on my actual camera and show you how they look after they're cleaned. So thank you for watching this. They are after being cleaned up and washed down with some 4/0 steel wool or quadruple-aught steel wool, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Took all the black paint off on this little section, but you see how it cleans it. You can see the little pitting in there. That's not from the steel wool. It's just the quality of the pot metal, which pot metal is pot metal. It's not great shit. Yeah, I took all the stuff on these sides off, which all need to be repainted black. But yeah, pretty happy with how they cleaned up. I'm going to run these part numbers just so I can. I think it'll be cool. And I got a buddy messaging me right now, Mr. Doug, who has a YouTube channel himself. Go check him out. I can't pronounce his last name, but I will put a link to his channel in the description below. He's a cool dude. Yeah, we're going to keep working on these. I know for a fact Dad is going to be running these 2 RT emblems, so they're going to be what I focus on. And I'm definitely, well, in fact, I'm going to get all of these looking nice. Just want to figure out if this front piece is supposed to be a brush finish or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. But I know the inside's black and the sides are black. And of course, this emblem doesn't really need to be redone, but I'm going to do it anyways just because I have it out. Well, we're going to keep moving down this gravy train. Hope you are enjoying your time right now.